is humid. I need my water. That wasn't even near enough. Hi kitty cats, so let's get started. It is super humid today and it is very hot in this room. I have no fan in here. The windows are still shut and they're really hard to get open. The humidity kind of like keeps them shut and it's rough because John usually opens them because I'm a weakling and he can't really do that right now either. So I have to find somebody else who can do it because Bianca also cannot get them open. So probably my friend Wendy or someone else. I have a few other friends that probably can do it. But anyways, so it's really hot. If I'm sweating, I'm sweating. I'm not gonna apologize for it because it's hot in here and that's why I'm sweating. So, do you like my highlight though? Do you? It's really like shiny, huh? It's super shiny. I'm wearing the NYX Love You So Mochi. The one in the middle here, this like gold one. Isn't that like, wow, it's popping, huh? So, and I'm also wearing the Mochi eyeshadow, the pastel one, the palette, because I thought that would, oh, of course, bra strap's showing. Whatever, I don't care about that either, whatever. I'm wearing this pretty yellow dress today, so I was like, ooh, the only eyeshadow palette I have with yellow in it really is the Mochi one. So that's the one I used. But it's not really like a good matte eyeshadow, like, so I'm still looking for that. And there's a couple palettes coming out, but they're expensive for me at least. I don't know, maybe I'll get the Manny MUA one. Just because all the drama around it, I think it's so ridiculous. I don't like the makeup drama in this world as it is. I just, Twitter is afloat with it and it kind of drives me crazy, but the Manny stuff really, I don't know why, but it really was like, it doesn't even make any sense. I guess that's why. Because that whole thing with it being like the sugar pill palette, one, the sugar pill palette, customizable, and two, they look somewhat like the same shades, but they are not the exact same shades. They're not even really close. They just happen to be lined up the same way, but he already had his lined up stuff before that shit came out. So none of it makes any sense. And I've watched like, I spent too much time on that as it is. I don't know why. It's not like me to get caught on that type of stuff, but for some reason I got hooked on it. It just really made me angry. Because you know what? If you're going to call out somebody on something, make sure you know what you're talking about first. Don't just take a look at a picture and go, ooh, those two look something alike, so he must be copying. That's such bullshit. And you know what? You're better than that. If you really want people to take you seriously, then you shouldn't say stuff like that. Not to mention the fact nobody that's at Sugar Pill actually made any comment as far as I've seen. It was just a friend of the company. I don't think she works there, at least. I think she's just a friend. If she does work there, that's my mistake, but I thought she was just a friend. The actual owner of the company, I don't believe has said anything. But it makes her look bad. It makes their company look bad when you do things like that. You know, because somebody's gonna go, ooh, like they're, you know, saying stuff about Manny. Like people that like him are gonna be like, and that's not even, they're gonna see it's not true. They're gonna look at it and be like, what? That doesn't even make any sense. And then they're gonna blame Sugar Pill. So you just made problems instead of like, you know, coming up with some great thing to like, I think she thought she was gonna make the company look good. And instead it does the opposite. Don't call out people when you don't know. And go ahead and say shit to me, I don't care. It's not like I'm a big YouTuber. It's not like you're gonna do any real damage to me. So, What's that old saying? What is that old saying? Oh, any publicity is good publicity. So I suppose that's what you were thinking too when you did that. That it would, you know, be a bunch of hype, and maybe it is. Maybe it caused a little controversy and made people go buy some stuff. Who knows? I don't know. But if for some reason it angered me, and this is the last time I'm going to talk about it though. That's the end of it. It's over with, because I got better things to do. I have no idea what I'm doing for my favorites. This is supposed to be my favorites. Usually I write stuff down, but this time I was just like, I don't know what I'm doing. I don't know what I'm saying. There's a fly buzzing around this room. I don't even know why. There are tons of moths stuck outside the window, and I think a bee. Like, I'm just... It's so hot. Let's add on to it. So, my May favorites. I have no idea what my favorites were. I'm just gonna like start looking. What did I use a lot? Ooh, you know what? I used a lot of this. The Tree Hut skincare. That I got in my Glossybox, the Protecting Daily Moisturizer with Sunscreen. I love to get a good moisturizer with sunscreen, especially this time of year. It says Refining Rose. What I liked about it is it doesn't smell like sunscreen. A lot of moisturizers that have sunscreen in them smell like reek of sunscreen. It's funny because other things I like to smell like sunscreen. I'm like, ooh, this smells good this way. This I don't. I don't know why. But I would prefer my moisturizers not to smell like sunscreen. I would rather they smell like roses or jasmine. Something flowery. I don't know. I'm weird that way. What else did I like? Oh, I've been using this. I think this came in a Glossybox once too. Excuse me. Black soybean milk pudding sleeping pack. And you do it like, you know, you put it on at night like a moisturizer, like after your moisturizer, or I use it as a moisturizer. And then when you wake up in the morning, you wash it off. Just, you know, and it moisturizes your face overnight. And it smells kind of weird when you first put it on. It has like an odd smell to it. I can't describe it. It's not bad. It's not like, oh my gosh, I can't wear this. It smells too awful. It's not like that. It just smells odd. Once you've worn it for a little bit, it dissipates. And seems to work really good. My skin has been moisturized. And because it's a jelly, because one thing I hate during the summer is to wear a thick moisturizer on my face. So it's like, it's a jelly, look. Boop, boop. I don't know if you can see that. Like, it's like a gel. It's like Jell-O. And it doesn't take a lot either. Like, just that little boop. I just wiped it on my leg, but just that little boop is enough for like one area. So like 4 boops all together. It's pretty good. I had a smudge on my glasses. It was driving me crazy. So, what else? I think that's it with the skincare. Let's look at the next drawer. Why are you freaking out over there? Every time I open a drawer, this cat is freaking out. She's also chasing flies. I don't... Crazy. I'm still using my butter bronzer like crazy. And that smells like coconutty sunscreen, and I actually like it. So, yeah. Who knows what I'm thinking. I thought, I don't... You know when you feel like something's on you, but there's nothing on you? It's just crazy, nutty craziness. Yeah, that's me. That's my life. So, yeah. Of course, as always, I love highlighter. I love using highlighter. And I have so many. And I adore them all. And so I don't really have a favorite highlighter right now. But I have been having fun with them. As always. I don't really have a favorite blush right now either. Let's look at down here. I have been liking the ColourPop No Filter Concealer. I've really been liking it. I haven't been having any issues with it whatsoever. I thought this was going to be too light, but it's actually perfect. It's really, really nice. It might be too late as, you know, if we get into summer, because my face will start darkening up a little bit, and then it might be too late and I may have to get the next shade up. But that happens with like everything I own. So, you know, so there. I might have some fails actually this month. Yeah, I never do fails, but I think I might have a few. Favorites. What are my favorites? I spent like a whole week not wearing makeup. Like a whole week. I think one day I wore makeup for like a few hours and then I washed it off. It's just been humid. I've been stressed out. I don't even know what I'm stressed out about. Seriously, I don't even know what's going on with my brain. So I don't really have anything like in the eyeshadow department that's sticking out here. And you'd think I would with all the eyeshadow I have. Palettes I'm always getting. But I just got that new palette, but I literally just got that. So I haven't really had a chance to play with it too much. So I don't want to like be like, oh, this is my favorite when I've barely used it. Because that's just wrong. The lipstick I'm wearing, I have worn a few times. Which I have no idea what it is. Oh, it's Marshmallow from ColourPop. I think it's a gloss. I think. But if you put in this color, I'm sure you'll find out what it is. It's either it's one of their lippies of some type. The name is Marshmallow. It's like a purple, like a grayish purplish color. And I think I favored it last year too, actually. So at some point, I just really like it this time of year for some reason. Even though you wouldn't think of gray in June. Well, it's just now June. Today's like June 1st. But in May, I guess. You wouldn't think of gray in May, but that's when I was wearing it. I mean, May is like this weird transitioning of like winter to summer. There's no spring here in Vermont. You thought there was spring? There's usually what we call mud season, and that didn't even happen. At least it did in my backyard. I had like no mud. Usually, like after the snow melts and before summer hits, you'll like, your backyard is like squish, squish. Like it's just all mud that you're stepping in. Your lawn has become mud. It's really gross. Like the grass is there, but there's all mud underneath it. It's nasty and it's everywhere. Other favorite things, I've really been enjoying the Zany Laney, and my daughter really liked the Wannabe scent, and I really liked the Little Guy scent, which was like for Captain America. Wannabe was for Spider-Man. Wannabe smelled like grape soda, and my daughter really wants me to get the body spray, which I'm gonna order that when we're done with this. And she's like, I have to have that body spray, Mom. I want to smell like grape soda. So there you go. My daughter has endorsed this product. She says it is good. She wants it. She must have. So there you go. But I've also gotten some others of their body spray. I got Jude Wears the Pie, which is apple pie, and the Chosen One. This one actually I've been wearing quite a bit, so we'll call this a favorite because I've been wearing this since I've gotten it. The Raspberry Coconut Cake Caramel Popcorn, which smells like mocha to me. I am starting to smell that popcorny sort of scent though now. But when I first got it, it was like, this smells like mocha to me. But everybody else is like, you are crazy. Well, everybody else that I know that uses this stuff. My friends smelled it too. They were like, it smells like mocha. Oh no. Maybe Vermonters are weird. I don't know. I'm not really a true Vermonter. I'm actually from Massachusetts originally, but I've been in Vermont like around close to 15 years. So I don't know if that makes me a Vermonter or not, but I've been here long enough to kind of picked up a lot of stuff. Mostly I've been using a lot of lip balm though. I've been using this one, which is, it's from Dionys. It's not Dionysus. Come on. Come on. There's like a little goat on it. Yeah. And it is in Peach Delight. I think I've been into peaches because I just realized the chapstick one I have in my purse is peaches and cream. So I'm really into peaches. Been eating lots of cantaloupe. Just got a watermelon the other day. I'm so excited to have watermelon. You don't believe it. I want watermelon so much. Other things that I've enjoyed, like, I've been wearing this like crazy since I got it, which I think I may have pointed out last month too, but my little pentacle necklace. But I also got these earrings, and I've been wearing these a lot. I'm getting them out for you right now, and we'll get one of them out. Which are pentacle earrings with a little witch's hat, a little afame, which is like the witch's knife, and a little broom. I thought they were so cute. And yeah, I've been wearing those a lot actually. Not today, but I've been wearing them a lot. So, I'm just gonna move right into like TV. Bianca and I have been watching Chuck. Chuck is like one of my top 10 TV shows. I'm not kidding you. A lot of people would be like, what? Sometimes when I say, you know, I was like, oh gosh, I missed the show Chuck. People will be like, what are you talking? They don't even remember the show. If you've never seen Chuck, go see it. It's really fun. It's a fun show. There's action in it, but it's fun. It's not like a serious action. It's a fun action TV show. It's fun, it's witty, it's ridiculous. I just love that show. And I was mad when they canceled it. I mean, they didn't cancel, it's not like it didn't get a good, like a decent run. It got 5 seasons, which is pretty good. It's not horrible. It's not like it got, you know, shut down after 2 or 3 seasons, like Lucifer. I'm still mad. Still mad. So mad. You don't even know. My daughter is mad too. Several of her friends are mad. We like that show. It shouldn't be over. It shouldn't be over. I feel like writing a really long letter. I already have sent some emails anyways. Seriously, I have. I never do that. But I was just like, I'll go send some shit. Because I'm mad. I've sent tweets out. I'm sure some of you have seen them if you follow me on Twitter. Where I've put some tweets out about Save Lucifer. I want somebody else to pick it up. And the CW already said no. Which doesn't make any sense because the CW has like a whole bunch of DC shows, which are DC comics. So, and Lucifer is actually a DC. I think it's an Image or something though first. I don't know, DC owns a company that owns Lucifer comics, like the comics. So, yeah. It's like, it was, people were kind of surprised. They thought that the CW would pick it up, but they felt that it didn't fit in, which I sort of get that it doesn't quite fit in with their other DC shows. But just because you pick up a show doesn't mean that you have to like link them all together. You didn't have to do that. I mean, it may have been, I think it would have been fun to do it, but you don't have to if you think it wouldn't work. Like, just pick up the show. You know people love it. So go pick it up. And if you say, well, if it's getting canceled, it must have not done well. There are lots of shows that do well that get canceled. That's why they get picked up sometimes by other things, because they see that they have a following and they're like, oh, let's go grab that. Because look, Fox canceled my brain just fell out. You know, the show with all the funny show with the cops on it. Something 99 or something like that. I don't know. But anyways, they canceled it. It was a really popular show. People lost their minds on the internet. They lost their minds. And I think, was it NBC or ABC, one of them picked it right up. Like, they scooped it up the day after. It didn't even, they were just like, you crazy bitches. And they like scooped that shit up. They were like, why would you cancel like one of your really popular shows? Makes no sense. But honestly, Fox has never made any sense. A few years back, they canceled Mindy, the Mindy Project, which was one of their really popular shows. And I remember like watching like Mindy Kaling being just like what the, you know, it just didn't make any sense. And Hulu picked it up and got 3 more seasons out of it. Like, if it was good enough for 3 more seasons on Hulu, I'm sure it would have kept doing even better on Fox and probably would have lasted even longer on Fox. Because, you know, there'd be more of a following, like more people watching it because of the network it was on. But the fact that it could do well on Hulu, which is not even a network per se, but, you know, just a channel that people watch stuff on, you know, an internet channel. It's like, come on, you could have made it work. And you didn't even want to try to keep that channel, which was, try to keep that show, which was popular. And I see it, Fox is the worst for it. The worst. And I'm very serious. I watch so many shows on Fox that get canceled, picked up by our networks, and do well. Keep on doing well. And it's like, why did you cancel that show? Why do you cancel shows that people like? I swear, there's a bunch of like old dudes sitting around a table just going, well, I don't like it, so it's not gonna work. Instead of paying attention to what's actually good, what's actually funny, what's actually fun to people. I could be wrong. This is just my little rant. I'm just doing a little rant. Ooh, look, my lipstick's all over this. But yeah. So, yeah, Chuck, me and Bianca have been watching Chuck. It's an old favorite of mine. We still have to watch like the last couple episodes of Lucifer, which I heard aren't really last episodes, but like episodes that just never got aired or something. So we still are never gonna know what happens with Lucifer. That's what I've heard. I haven't watched those episodes yet, so I don't know for sure, but this is what I've heard, is that we still will never know what happens with Lucifer. Like, they're never gonna tie that up for us. It's just, screw you, fans. And I don't blame the show itself. I realize the producers and those actors and everybody would love to keep the show going, or at least tie it up for us. It's freaking Fox. So, that's that. So, of course, when it comes to movies, I did go see Avengers, the Infinity thing. I'm not going to give you any spoilers. Don't worry, I would never ever do that. But it's good. It's good. And there are some sad things in it. But it's good. I'm not going to say anything else. You should go see it, in my opinion. Especially if you like the Marvel comic books. I mean, or even if you've been enjoying these Marvel movies. So, I will say this. In my opinion, you have to see Thor Ragnarok to really understand the beginning of Avengers Infinity Wars. Because the ending of that connects completely to the beginning of that. Like, it's literally like, this is what happens at the end of this, and here we go. Like, it's like turning the page. Like, that it's... So, in my opinion, you see. Do you have to? No, I suppose you could still enjoy it without seeing that. But it just makes more sense to me to watch those. Whereas a lot of people are like, oh, you have to see Black Panther to see it. And even though Black Panther also is a fantastic movie, which I also saw this month, so that's another favorite. It's a fantastic, absolutely wonderful movie, but you don't have to have seen it to go see Avengers Infinity Wars. That's just my opinion. Some people might feel differently, but and you definitely, somebody else was like, oh, you see all the Iron Man movies. I was like, you don't need to see any Iron Man movies to understand what's going on in Avengers Infinity Wars. You just don't. I mean, it's nice to have seen all the Marvel movies. But you don't need to. Anyways, moving along again. There's a lot of rambling in this favorites. I am, like I said, gonna mention a few like flops, fails, whatever you want to call them. A fail for me. Where is it? Excuse me. This. I was told by a lot of people that this was good. Milani Make It Dewy setting spray. Any Milani setting spray I was told was good. I don't know about the setting spray itself. It seems to be okay, but because of the packaging, it's really hard to tell. Now, why do I say packaging? Is the packaging not nice enough for me? No, that's not the problem. I mean, it's plastic packaging and it's not like fabulous, but it's nice, it's okay packaging. The issue is the nozzle. The nozzle sucks. It sucks so bad because you want it to spray. You know, you want it to diffuse all over your face. You don't want it to like send a steady stream at your face and dots. And that's what it does to me. Maybe I got a bad one. If you use this and you find that it doesn't do that, tell me and I will buy another bottle to see if it's different. But if I buy another bottle and it does the same thing, I'm gonna hold you personally for it because you told me that yours doesn't do that. Okay? So that was that's kind of a fail for me, and it has been for months, but I keep forgetting to mention it. Is there any fails in here? No brushes. I still have not tried this this stick bronzer. What is it? Yeah, in the color Aloha. I still haven't used it. I'm so scared. I don't know why I'm so scared, but I'm scared. I'm scared. No flops in the highlighter department. Do I have any flops down here? Yes, I do. This was the other flop I want to talk about. The Tarte. The Tarte Smooth Operator Amazonian Clay Finishing Powder that I've heard some people really like. I don't. Also, it might be, I think it's just a packaging issue. I couldn't really test it out properly because I'm gonna have to like pop this plastic part off because the little like dots that they only gave like 2 little dots. I don't even know if you can see them. 2 little dots, and if I try to shake the powder out of that, like tapping it, everything, it's like such a small amount. It's disastrous to me. I need more powder than that, okay? I'm a big girl, I sweat, especially in this heat. I need some powder to set shit so it doesn't budge. You know, along with my setting spray. I need a lot of stuff to make it work. This does not make it work. Maybe the bigger package is better because that's like a sample size, but I won't buy Tarte right now anyways. Although I heard they're gonna get more shades. They're learning their lesson. And you know what? Some people would say, I've heard some people say, we don't care if they get more shades now. They should have done that in the first place. Yes, they should have. But if they're learning their lesson and realizing they made a mistake, then give them the chance to try and fix it. I mean, I would always let a person try to fix it if they messed up, so I'm not gonna be any different with the company. If you mess up, but you're willing to put in the work to fix it, then I will buy stuff from you again. So what do I got down here? Do I have fails in here? No. No fails here. This stuff's okay. It's not as great as everybody seems to think it is, but for some people I know, Layla, I know you love this stuff. I don't. The Voluminous / Paradise, I like my Better Than Sex better. I like it better. Sorry. It really doesn't work well for me. It clumped a lot, and it got like, I can't explain. It flaked off a lot for me, which I've heard a lot of people say that about Better Than Sex, and it doesn't do that for me. So I don't know what's going on there. I'm just a weirdo. I'm just a weirdo. I don't think I have any eyeshadow flops or eyeshadow palette flops or lipstick flops. No, I don't think so. I think it was just those two things that were flops, fails, flops, whatever you want to call them. Faily flops. So yeah, there you go. I don't know if I'm going to list products I talked about, because I can barely remember the products I talked about. And I kind of just like haphazardly talked about everything and did a lot of rambling, and I'm sorry. I'm sorry that this video is so ridiculous, especially with the last video was ridiculous in a different way. I know some of you said, no, it's not a fail. You know, you were trying something out. And yes, I was trying something out, but it did fail. It still failed. And I laugh about it because it was funny. In my opinion, it was funny. So I'm not mad. I'm not mad about it or anything. I had that comment though. I don't know if any of you saw that comment, because I took it down pretty quickly after it went up, because I thought it was super rude. But you know what I also say? The nasty comments I've been getting lately, I'm just like, keep them coming, go on. Because I'm just gonna delete them. I read them and I delete them, and they don't even upset me. I laugh about them. So if you want to make me laugh, cool. But I'm not, the reason I take them down actually is because I know it actually upsets some of you. I've had people message me and be like, oh, that comment really upset me that they said that. So that's why I delete them, because I don't want to upset my other subscribers, because they get upset when they see people say things to me. And it's not nice, you know? I find them kind of hilarious, because it's like they only watched part of the video or something, or they haven't watched enough of my videos to understand what I'm doing. Like, I'm not some, you know, fantastic makeup artist, nor am I, you know, claiming to be one. I'm just somebody having fun with makeup. That's why I never say tutorial, because I'm not giving a tutorial. I'll say it's a look, or I'll say it's a get ready with me, because I'm not giving out any tutorials. I have no right to tell you like how to do this look I'm doing. I'm not a makeup artist. If you like it, hurrah, great, that's awesome that you liked it. But I'm not going to claim to be a makeup artist. I do some of my friends' makeup because they like the way I do makeup. And if you don't, that's cool too. You don't have to do makeup the way I do it. I would suggest you do makeup the way you do it. Because that's the best way to do makeup. There are no rules. And there was a lot of ageism in the comment that had been said. And so that's what really, they were like, you shouldn't be trying to do like what a 16-year-old does. And I'm sure they're going to see this. I'm sure they're going to see this and probably make a comment. They'll probably make a new profile to make a comment. And you go, girl. You go, girl. If that's all you've got to do, if that's all you've got to do today is make nasty comments on people's videos, you go and do it. More power to ya. Me, I got better things to do than be nasty to people. I say, you just go out there and be yourself and have fun. Nobody cares how old you really are. Nobody really actually cares about that. I know grandmas wearing like hefty, crazy makeup ideas and coloring their hair. In fact, I think that the older you get, the crazier you should be. Because who's going to give a shit? Who's going to say something to you? Nobody. Because you know what? You'll just give them the evil eye. That's why I say, what, are you talking to me? Because I will mess you up in ways that you don't understand. That's what I say. So anyways, I don't know. You guys, thanks for putting up with me. Thanks for watching my channel. Remember to share, subscribe, give this video a thumbs up if you liked it, and never take your sis seriously, or come on. And even, remember to be kind. Remember to be kind, even when you want to slap them in the face. Even be kind to that person that's going to make nasty comments. Because she has nothing better to do. It's not her fault. Okay? Bye. by kitty cats.